Hey guys, it's Sarah back with Glam Finds, and I'm here with another video review of a couple of fragrances from the Derek Lam 10 Crosby line. It's this guy right here. Here's the canister that they usually come in. And I'm reviewing 3 of this line today. The first one that I'm going to talk about, I actually don't have the bottle here, but it is actually my favorite one. And before I actually go into what fragrances there are, I want to talk about performance, just because the 3 of them perform more or less along the same. So out of this line, out of the 3 that I have or have had, they perform longevity wise, you're going to get between 4 and 6 hours, which isn't great, but is not bad. I mean, honestly, for me, I like to just have one in my bag. You know, they're really small bottles. I mean, you're talking that, like, it fits really easily in a bag. But yeah, you're gonna get 4 to 6 hours of longevity, and performance-wise, in terms of projection, they're not really heavy projectors. One of them projects more than the others, but on average, I think you're gonna get about an hour of projection, which isn't great, but it's still honestly not bad for what they are. They're pretty simple. If you check out the note breakdown on the 3 of them, it's 3 notes each, or I think it's actually 2 notes each, which is, it's really simple note breakdown. So the performance you're getting for what that is really not that bad. So without further ado, I'm going to talk to you about the first one. It's called Blackout. I'm going to display the picture right here because I do not have the bottle of that. But the Blackout one is probably my favorite of the 3. The notes of it are osmanthus and chai tea, but what you really smell is basically, I smell just black tea with a hint of that osmanthus that kind of sweetens it a bit. And I think that one projects for like a solid hour and a half, which is not bad for a tea fragrance, but it smells really good, really relaxing. I don't think anyone's going to dislike it. And in terms of who can wear that one, I think that one is insanely unisex. I don't think anyone would disagree with me. To be completely honest, this entire line is really unisex. But it's a really pleasant smell, and if you can get it for a decent price, I would recommend it. Now, do I think it is good enough to warrant going out to Ulta and buying a bottle, knowing how much those are? No, because I think they're maybe 80 something, if not more, at Ulta. But I do think it is warranted if you can get a bottle at a FragranceNet or some sort of online discounter. The prices that I've seen them go for on online discounters for a 1.7 ounce bottle, I think is around the $25 range, which honestly, it's not bad. It's not the best bang for your buck because I already said the performance is not great, but it's not a bad fragrance. And I think it's an easy blind buy, at least the Blackout is, if you like tea fragrances. However, I think that one, if you really like it, Ulta has them, so I would rather go out to Ulta and, you know, do a little sniff test prior to buying an entire bottle of it. That's my opinion. But that one is Blackout, which again, I'm going to display right up here. The next one I'm going to talk about is the second one that I had from the line, and that is this one, Rain Day. Comes in that green bottle. They really don't say like which one they are on the bottle, but you can see it on the bottom, but I don't know. I think it's probably too small for you to see it right there. Yeah, you can't see anything. But there's the batch code if anyone was curious. There you go. Rain Day though. This was the first one I bought. And I think it smells good. It has like neroli and vetiver are the official notes, but I feel like it has kind of like a musk scent. And I do like this one. However, depending on what day it is, if my allergies are like through the roof, the neroli is too much for me. But it's a really good scent, and in my opinion, this one you're going to get better projection from than the other 2. I honestly think I've gotten about 2.5 hours. I mean, it's not a huge projection, but you're going to get a decent scent cloud on you with this one. I've never oversprayed this either. I think 2 sprays tops. Because the neroli can be a little bit strong, and I mean, if you are sensitive to neroli, you're gonna notice how strong the neroli in this is. But it smells good. It's a really pleasant fragrance, and I also think this one's really unisex. However, if you are a gentleman that does not love neroli, you're not going to like this at all. Same for if you're anybody that doesn't like neroli, right? But it's a really pleasant fragrance, and I get like some of that musk in the background, but I enjoy that quite a bit. So out of the three, I think this one I am a little bit more cautious to wearing because I've expressed this before. I have allergies, and any sort of floral note can kind of trigger my allergies just depending on the day, so I am a little bit more hesitant when it comes to anything with neroli or any floral notes. But yeah, if you are looking for a decent neroli at a decent price, I think this is a good one, as long as you don't buy it at retail, because the 1.7 is like in the $80 something range at retail, so just keep that in mind. And then the last one that I want to discuss today is the Derek Lam 10 Crosby. This one is called Something Wild, and it's kind of got like a purple bottle. And I think that's what this canister actually is, yeah. There you go. So by the way, all of these are EDP, so they're all eau de parfum, which means they should be a little bit stronger and their performance should be a little bit better, but it's not. So, I mean, it's not the only time that this has been the thing. A lot of times your EDTs are going to perform better than your EDPs. It kind of just depends on the fragrance, but this one is pretty pleasant to my nose. It's just a Madagascar vanilla with cedar wood, and that's what I get. That's exactly what I get. To my nose, it's more vanilla than cedar. I've gone on Fragrantica. A lot of people say, you know, they get more cedar than vanilla, but I get a ton of vanilla off of this. Especially in the opening. I think you start smelling the cedar more in the dry down. But this one, I think in terms of performance, out of the three projects the least. But if you do like a soft vanilla fragrance, this is a good one. I mean, and it's got, I think the cedar, in my opinion, makes it like not too sweet. And I enjoy it, but it's more of like a tiny little scent cloud that you're gonna get, and it's gonna be something that you're gonna smell on you more than other people smell on you. So if this is something you like, I feel like this is just like a comfortable thing to wear, you know, when you're running errands or something like that. Although I don't really know if other people wear fragrances when they're running errands, but I do, and I think this is a good one. I really like the vanilla in here, honestly. I'm a big vanilla person. I really enjoy it. I think it smells good. A lot of my fragrances have vanilla in them, but I think it's a really nice note, and it's a really soft note, and it's not really a note that anyone's not going to like. I mean, I don't really know anyone who doesn't like vanilla. I think it's weird if you don't like vanilla. You don't have to like it, but you're weird. So yeah, this is a really good one too, and again, 1.7 ounce, I think Fragrance Night, you're gonna find it for about $26. They're not easy to find everywhere, but because I think the first time I ever found it was at Ulta, and then I realized eventually that you could get a handful of different ones of them at Fragrance Net, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll try a couple of them. So I thought, hey, I don't see a ton of reviews on these, so I thought, let me go ahead and post this. But yeah, that's the Derek Lam 10 Crosby fragrances that I have, the three, and I get the one I don't have right now. I'll probably order another bottle because it is probably one of the better ones from the line. This one probably has the highest reviews on Fragrantica, but you guys know how Fragrantica is. People are super picky about their fragrances. It's like really picky. Like sometimes if something's rated too highly on Fragrantica, I won't buy it, because if you really read, they're buying that stuff because it's unique. And I've said it before on this channel, I'm not trying to smell unique, I'm just trying to smell good. And if that's what you're into, watch these reviews, because I got a real basic nose. So that is my review on the Derek Lam 10 Crosby line. If you want me to review anything in the future, let me know down in the comments section. If you have any comments about this video, comment in the comment section. In the meantime, I'd appreciate a like, and if you would subscribe to this channel so you can keep getting these updates on my fragrance finds. And for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.